Alright guys, welcome back to the Smart Home and Garden, and today I started off with good intentions but ran into a couple problems here. I was going to go ahead and start doing the ceiling and where all of the pot lights or lights were going to go, or whatever they're called. I have 12 of them and I wanted to put them up into different, actually I wanted to do an L shape in the living room. But then I found out that I needed to do some more research, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to do all this stuff. So I started marking it, and then I got up there and I was like, why is my detector going off so many times, my stud detector? Why is all these problems happening and stuff like that? So I decided that it would be a really good idea not to do this project today. But you'll kind of see me kind of messing around up there on my scaffolding today, starting to put the lines up there. So that's kind of where this video started off as, and then I got to do a little bit of the lines, and yeah. So then later I figured out what I needed to do. I have them marked off. I think my joist is where I need to basically figure out how far apart of them they are. According to what I said, they're usually like 18 or 24. But in this house, everything is wrong. So when they say that they're 18 or 24, they're not. They're actually, some of them are 15, some of them, there's other areas, it's all messed up. So I did mark them correctly on the wall. They do go a certain way across the ceiling. They actually are going across the ceiling where my hand is. It goes straight out from there. So I was actually kind of right in a way, but see how I have them a different way? That's not the way it goes. It goes the other way. And I figured that out later. They actually say to go up into your attic, and this is a good idea. And I don't have a tall enough ladder, so I'm gonna double check my math and everything else just to make sure, and to double check to make sure the way that they are going. My attic, I guess my stepping stool that I have is way too small, and I need to get my bigger ladder in here so that I can get taller and double check that. It's pretty cold up there too, and there's tons and tons and tons of insulation up there because I am in Colorado. So this is where I start to get really frustrated. I start marking on the walls and stuff and the ceilings and stuff, and it doesn't matter anyway. It's all going to be painted, and I'm not really all that, mad about marking up my walls, really. So there's going to be a lot of construction work anyway around here, and I'm probably going to have to repaint everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I do. But you basically need to figure out how wide they are apart. That way you can put the holes in between all of your joists if you are working with an attic. The thing about it is that also, if you're working with an attic, there wasn't too much information about how to do this specifically. Some people you would see one moment they're just drilling a hole and they're not telling you like measurements or anything. So if you Google it, it usually says 18 or 24, which I have no idea about this stuff because I did not go to school for this. I went to school for dentistry, which is a completely different subject. And yes, I do DIY stuff for fun, and just to see what I can do other than using my brain for dentistry, because I'm bored of dentistry right now because I've been doing it for almost 22 years. So this is kind of fun to do something different, and I've been doing DIY stuff my whole entire life pretty much, watching the whole HD TV and stuff like that too, if you didn't know that, which came on later as a teenager for me, because I grew up in the 80s and stuff, so it was kind of nice to see, like, or do this myself. It would cost, I think the guy said it was going to be $6,000 maybe if they did the holes plus the new power box too. So I decided that I was going to do this part myself, try to wire it myself if I could get up into the rafters by myself. We'll see how that works. And they're trying to figure out all this stuff. And so anyway, then I decided, okay, I need more instruction. I need to figure all this stuff out more. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and stop this part of the video, rethink my game plan, and I decided to start on the microwave shelf because they're shelf instead. So I started by putting 2 pieces of the my 2 pieces of wood together. I think this wood looks like the similar hickory color as the actual cabinets, and I put them together, and I did a glue together, and then I put the drilled the 2 pieces together, glued them in, and then after I did that, I covered all of them with sawdust to fill the holes up. Now it does look like there's a big huge mess on it. Don't worry, I'm sanding it off. I'm not done sanding because my battery did die during the process of doing this. I need to buy more batteries, so that might be something on my list to share to do, because I think you can buy 3 or 4 batteries at Home Depot for like $99 or something like that. They usually have a sale coming up pretty soon for that, so I might do that just so that I have more batteries like charging ready to go so that I can finish my project. I did find I have 2 batteries right now, possibly 3. One of them is like doesn't always charge all the way, so I never know if it's all the way charged or not, so that's always real interesting too to watch. think this is gonna work out just fine. This is gonna be the top of everything. Actually, this might be the bottom, and this might be the top, where you can't see this part where I put the glue on, but it should work out pretty good to get some more sanding done on it. But until I get a new battery and a battery charged really good, then I can't do that. As far as the ceiling goes, I don't know what to tell you on this one. I kind of marked them out, figured out that the joists are really funky in this room, so I think I'm gonna have to come back to this situation, and we can do this another day for the lighting and the electrical. I think that this shelf is gonna look beautiful up right there where it's gonna go. I'm getting this cabinet right here pretty soon, so then it should be 4 cabinets against the wall. And then when I get my new cabinet and I cut it off, I can kind of make a decision on if I can put a spice rack there, or I might leave the space there and just put extra wood in the area to cover it. I haven't figured that one out yet, so leave a comment down below on what you think. If you can imagine it in your head, we might have to get the cabinet in here first, which I should have it by the 12th, but hopefully by next weekend, I will have the whole ceiling thing figured out, where all the joists are. I don't think you can see all my scratch marks up there, because this ceiling is really rough, so it's really hard for us to see everything as far as the dots and all that stuff. But as soon as I get that figured out, we can go for it. I need to get a higher ladder, or just move this ladder somehow into the hallway if I can. I'll have to measure it and see if it will go in there, because my step ladder right there is not working for that at this time. I think I could do the L shape, but then I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, I want a lot of light in here, and I'm thinking that I might only use 2 of the pot lights in the kitchen. So I'm thinking maybe I just do a scattered pattern on the ceiling. It will look better and that sort of a thing anyway. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I have a dimmer and everything, and we'll have to shut off the electrical in order to do the electrical part on this outlet. So that means no TV, no music while I'm doing it, which kind of sucks. But next on the agenda will be getting to that cabinet over there and putting up that shelf over there across the way. Sorry, it's so trashy in here. There's like so much trash from all of the stuff that I have already done. And I need to put that stuff away because I just went grocery shopping. So my trash gets full at the end of the week. You know how that goes. Don't worry about this shelf, the color of it, if that part is there still. I'll probably patch it more up too. It's Saturday, so I usually do all my videos on Saturday, and it's getting to be 4 o'clock this afternoon. So I need to do the rest of my other video so that I can have some sort of meal prep thing going on for the rest of the week. We'll see if I can come back, and maybe tomorrow I can finish sanding this. I don't know if I'm going to actually get another piece of wood. I thought it was, but it actually might work out fine with just the 2 pieces. So that means that we will be on a lookout for 2 to 3, maybe 4 holders for the shelf so that we can use it for that big microwave. I might even still put the holes up in here so that that cabinet can help support the microwave on top of that wall and against the wall. We'll have to see if we can do that or not. And then we'll also have to see how that's going to work out when I do the backsplash behind that and the countertop, which that will be coming way later. So for now, it's just gonna have to be that open shelf with nothing on top of it. I do have some plywood that I can use that I bought to put on top of there for now, which might be a blessing in disguise, because after we do this part over here and finish this whole area, we have to make sure that all of the odds and ends are done with the floor, and then we can paint the cabinets, and we just have a whole heck of a lot to do. So if you guys want more of a talking video, or if you guys want me to go live or any of that kind of thing, let me know so that you guys can get more interested in, or more involved, I should say, into the Food Aspire family videos. I don't know if that's kind of the thing that you guys like or not, but let me know. We might start doing that. I've been kind of thinking about finding a way to incorporate some sort of talking video or some sort of other video about what's going on in the future, what we've got going on, that kind of a thing. Or we can kind of leave it more of a surprise kind of thing. So anyway, leave a comment down below about the kitchen cabinet tune, see what you guys think, and we'll see you next time on Food Aspire Home and Garden. I hope you guys inspire to do something wonderful in your life, no matter what it is. Inspire other people to do something wonderful in theirs. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Don't work too hard. I know you will. But we'll see you next time on Food Aspire Home and Garden.